Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Helena, and today I will give you my April TBR. So in April there are two readathons that I'm participating in, and the first one is the Orilium Spring Equinox and the other one is Realmathon. My focus will mainly be on the Orilium one because in that readathon there are prompts that I actually have to accomplish to get my spring, to pass my spring equinox. And for the Realmathon I'll just submit all the books that I read and just fit prompts to the book mainly. My entire TBR is based out of the spring equinox prompts. I decided to be that I wanted to be like an alchemist, and to actually be an alchemist I have to read 10 books. So there are 10 prompts that I will have to read a book for, and I did make this TBR earlier this month. I just haven't actually filmed it because I was thinking why would I do that, but then now I haven't been doing anything, so I decided why not just make a quick video about it. So as I said, to be an alchemist I have 10 prompts that I have to do, and those are, there are 10 classes that I have to pass. I'm gonna call them classes because I don't know any other words, but the classes that I do have to do is alchemy, animal studies, astronomy, elemental studies, inscription, artificery, spells and incantations, restoration, demonology, and lore. And I'll show you which books that I have planned out for these. I don't know if that's actually going to be what I read for these prompts, but you know, it will probably be like this. Anyways, so to start off, I will start with the lore class, which is to read a book with a map in it. And for this prompt, I have chosen King of Scars by Lee Bardugo. I recently just finished Six of Crows. Hopefully I'll finish Crooked Kingdom by the end of April. I still have this week, so I hope I will get to it. King of Scars does have a map, so that's why. Mainly also because Shadow and Bone or the Grishaverse is kind of my life right now, so why not just continue on with that one. So for the next prompt, which is, let me see, demonology. I cannot say that. Anyways, demonology, which is to read a book that is compared to your favorite. I don't remember which book I compared to, but the book that I have chosen for this prompt is Kingdom of the Wicked. So this is obviously compared to one of my favorite books. I don't know which one, so I'll just see which one it's more similar to, and I'll probably tell in a wrap-up or something, or I'll end up reading something else, but this is the one that is going to be for that prompt. For the next prompt, which is restoration, and the prompt for restoration is to close your eyes, shuffle, and point. I did not do that. I did the Wheel of Names kind of thing, put all of my physical TBR books on the list of names and then just hit spin, and the book that it landed on is Bag of Bones. I don't have the dust jacket for it, and it is a Stephen King novel. I will put up the picture of the book so you can see, but anyways, that is the book that it landed on, and that will be that book for that prompt. Also, I just realized that I did not say the author, even though I probably know, like, probably everyone knows the name of the author of Kingdom of the Wicked, but it is Carrie Maniscalco. So, just so that is said. For the next prompt, which is for the spells and incantations class, it is to read a book that has the target length between 389 and 415 pages. And for this one, I have chosen to read Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. Stephanie Garber is probably one of my favorite authors. I have a lot of favorite authors, but she's one of them. So this is the one that I am going to read for this. It has 403 pages, so it fits the prompt. The next prompt is for Artificery, and Artificery is to start your book with a snack. And for this one, it can actually just be like anything I want, but I have chosen a book for this one, and that is A Curse So Dark and Lonely, written by, let me see, Bridget Kemmerer. Bridget Kemmerer. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. Anyways, this is the one that I am going to start with the snack. My next class will be Inscription, and for Inscription there is to read a book from your top or highest shelf, and on my highest or like top shelf I only have like one book that I have not read, and that book is the biggest one probably of this TBR, and it is Empire of the Vampire. Like, I can't even fit it beside me. Anyways, Empire of the Vampire by J. Kristoff. I have been wanting to read this for a while, so now it's time to actually do it. It has been on my TBR for at least a year, I think. Probably more, I don't know. Anyways, that is the book that is the only unread book on my top shelf. For my next class, which is Elemental Studies, and the prompt for that class is to read a book with flowers on the cover, and for this prompt I have picked out 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, also one of the books that I've been on my TBR for a long time. I really want to read it. Also, there are like flowers on it, so fits the prompt. That's the main thing. So anyways, that is the one for that prompt. For Astronomy, which has the prompt to have a book that has 2 letter E's in the title, I have chosen to read Rule of Wolves by Lee Bardugo. It has 2 E's in the title. It is a sequel to one of the other books that I'm going to read for this month, so why not have the sequel on it when it actually fits a prompt? So that's what I'm gonna do. And when I'm doing, when I read these, I read every book that I have by Lee Bardugo, and that will be like an accomplishment for me alone. So that's why it's also here. For the Alchemy class, I have picked out a Norwegian book, written by a Norwegian author, and the prompt is to read a book with metal in the name. And for this prompt, I have chosen to read The Iron Wolf by Siri Pettersen. I don't know if this one's like translated yet, but just by me translating it, it is the Iron Wolf. So this is one of her newest like series, trilogies, I don't know yet. She has another trilogy, which is the Raven Rings. I think it's the Raven Rings, I don't know. That's like just me directly translating. Anyways, I think this one's also being translated, but since it has like iron in the title, I figured why not. So that is the one for that prompt. For the last class, which is animal studies, the prompt is to flip a coin, and heads is like non-fiction and tails is fiction. I don't have a coin, so I was not able, well, I didn't have, and I was not able to do that, but I did the wheel of names again and just put like non-fiction and fiction and just hit the spin. It landed. Thank the lords, or whatever I wanted to thank, that it landed on fiction, because I'm not really good with non-fiction. So anyways, if someone has any non-fiction books that is like super good, please comment them, so maybe I'll look into it. Anyways, the book that I then chose for my fiction, which it landed on, is Kingdom of the Cursed by Karen Maniscalco. This is also a sequel. Like, why not? I'm like good with starting like trilogies and series and stuff and reading like the first and the second one, so why not do it when I actually own them and they do fit the prompts? You know, why not? So that is why, actually, that I'm afraid that the first one, well, I have heard like both good and bad things about Kingdom of the Wicked, but I want to think that it's good, so that I want to read the second one. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. I hate DNFing books, and like I'm actually bought it, so I have to read it, you know? Anyways, doesn't matter. It's on the TBR. If I read it or not, I don't know. If I don't read it, I still have like a lot of fiction books that I can read, so it doesn't really matter. But that is the one that's on my TBR for this prompt. So I know that this TBR is probably super boring, but those are actually the books that I have planned out on reading in April. I do not have the best like reputation of sticking to a TBR, but we'll see this time, because this time I've actually put books that I want to read, except for one, but doesn't matter. And if I don't want to read it at the time, I'll just do the wheel of name and spin again. And by that, it's bag of bones. I don't know why, it's just intimidating, that's why. Anyways, these are the books that I want to read in April for the prompts, and as I said, I will just read them and just have them like submitted for the Realmathon, without actually knowing if they fit or anything, but like I'll see which one fits the best, and we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Leave a comment if you have read any of these books, or if there's some of the books you want to read. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more bookish content from me, then hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you'll be notified when I post. I try to post every Monday. I've been lazy the last 2 weeks, but also this will probably be up on Wednesday, so 2.5 weeks actually, but I will try and post new videos on Mondays, because that's mainly when I want to post. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.